Hello and welcome to Waystone episode 2. We are live doing this for the first time ever. Kind of nervous, guys. You hyped?
Hell yeah.
Turn that music down a bit.
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Okay.
Dice.
So, if you remember last time, we left off with Cedrus and Thelma playing Pong in the inn. And Brisbook and Snoot.
What was it called again?
Crown and Cushion. Oh, you can't get me this time, mate. You can't get me this time. Brisbook and Snoot were outside with a book they found. It is getting very dark. The inn is now locked up for the night. It's either bedtime or I guess you can look around at night if you want, but it's getting pretty late. Off you go, guys.
Oh boy, so
You remember where you were at, right? I've refreshed you enough, right? Okay, go.
yeah. Snoot and I were following the river of excrement to
Correct.
find some fresh water.
Correct.
How'd that go?
Let me, in fact, I think I might have to turn you guys up a little bit. 1 second.
Ooh. Yeah.
Say something again?
We do it live, folks.
As our
Yeah, there we go.
Yippis?
I think that's a bit better. Yeah, so you guys are following the stream looking, or you're following the excrement looking for a stream to drink from, yeah?
to wash up in because Snoot's covered in shite.
Yeah.
Mind if I roll a quick constitution check for my tum-tum and all the beer I've been drinking?
Go ahead, mate. Go right ahead.
Holy ale.
I shouldn't have said that. It's a 6. Oh.
Yeah, you're starting to feel that beer churn in your stomach a little bit. Ferment that little bit more.
What's wrong, I can keep going. I can keep going. I'm good. Good. Keep. Throw the ball.
Snoot, do you see any fresh water anywhere?
Snoot's been trying to follow the river of shit. No, it's still just shit. Shit everywhere Snoot sees.
Okay.
Do you want to go back to the inn, or do you want to keep going down this river?
Snoot is unsure at this point. I don't think Snoot would be welcome at the inn the way he smells at the moment.
Both of you roll a perception check real quick for us.
Ooh, first roll of the day. There we go.
Second.
Perception.
That'll be
Yeah,
14 for me.
14.
7.
Okay, Snoot, you realize, well, you can kind of see this trickle of feces. It doesn't go into a river, it goes into more like a swamp.
Oh, Dwarf Boy, there is no river. It goes into a goddamn swamp.
Oh, covered in swamp is better than covered in shit.
Not the swamps that Snoot has seen before. All right, in we go. Follow Snoot.
All right.
We'll venture into the swamp.
Yeah, you venture into
I'm
the
not
swamp.
fucking going in there. Fuck off.
Oh, is that? Snoot will
I'm not
venture into
covered
the
in
swamp
shit.
alone then.
Yeah, you'll venture in.
Okay, you venture into the swamp and it's only like knee deep. It's not that bad, to be honest with you. And it doesn't smell very stale. It actually does smell a little bit fresher than the average swamp, so it's not that bad. You feel like you can kind of clean yourself up in it a little bit.
All right, Snoot's just gonna hold out his arms and then just fall forward into the water. Snoot shall be cleansed.
Okay. So you are relatively cleaner now, but it is getting lighter and the temperature is dropping dramatically.
All right, come on, let's get back to the inn. You smell much better, by the way.
Thank you. All right, so we'll both attempt to go back to the inn at this point.
Okay,
follow the trail back up.
Yeah, you get to the inn, you notice that the majority of the doors are now shut. The curtains are closed. There is light and some bickering in there that from voices that do sound like Cedrus and Thelma. But other than that, it looks like it's pretty much shut down.
Better slow down, brother.
So you said the majority of the doors. Does that mean I can roll perception to see if there is a door that's open?
You can roll perception.
All right.
Do you smell something, brother?
Stop trying to distract me from the last cup.
I rolled an 8.
I will make it this time.
Okay, yeah, you don't see many doors that are open. I want whose go is it with the beer pong right now?
Tis mine.
Okay, Thelma, I want you to roll a athletics check.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
That face.
24.
24. Okay.
24. Final cut.
Yeah. Okay, so you...
Why is your athletics so high? What the fuck?
Proficient,
you,
baby. Not it's higher than 26, motherfuckers.
So you throw this ball, and it magically goes all the way up, hits the roof, hits the table, hits the roof again, and goes smack bang in the middle cup of the pong. Cedrus is so shocked by this, he picks up the cup and throws it across the room.
Did I hear where that cup like?
Yes, you did. You did, because it was a good shot.
Take it like a highborn and drink the damn cup.
That was a lucky shot.
Let me do it again.
Snoot, is there
Snoot feels a disturbance.
Is there any kind of hole or access in that direction?
Where are you pointing on the inn?
Towards the noise. And I'm just asking Snoot if he sees any kind of hole or window or anything.
There is a window. There's a couple windows there. The curtains are shut, but there are a couple windows.
There are a couple closed windows. I can't see in. The curtains are drawn.
Give me the spoon. Give me the spoon.
Oh, but I like the spoon. But here's the spoon.
The damn spoon. And I'm just gonna use my magical tinkering and just, if we can break through the front door, throw the spoon back. And then I'm just gonna hand it back to Snoot. Throw it through the window. The boys are in there.
Is the window open?
Roll a perception check.
All right. Roll better this time. There we go. 20, not natural.
Okay, you go to look and see if the window is open, and the window swings open fully. Enough for you to both climb through it.
I'm gonna...
It's a big window, and it's big enough for you to climb through it.
Snoot's not bright enough to realize he can just crawl in, so he's just gonna peek through the curtain and toss the spoon towards the two elves.
I'm gonna go over and pick up the spoon. Trick shot! And throw it for the middle cup again. 16.
16. You managed to get it in a cup.
The best thing is, since he touched it, when he threw it, my message started playing.
Oh my days, guys. Oh
my god.
All right, time is ticking. Temperature is dropping even more to a point where it may be damaging for Snoot as he is wet and cold.
I'm going to bed.
That smell is getting very strong. Can you not smell that, brother?
Stop deflecting from the fact that I won. I'm going to bed. I'm just going to walk upstairs.
Okay.
Slash stumble upstairs.
Cedrus, are you following him?
Yeah, I will do. I'm not going to be too fussed about what that smell is. It's time for me to go to bed.
Okay, so you find the room
before
that...
they get up to... Oh, okay, never mind. They went up. No,
No, go on. No, you good. Go on.
Oh, I was gonna say before they head upstairs, Snoot was gonna just stand outside the window and just say, "Snoot's freezing his nips and bits off out here."
All right, they are drunk though. So Cedrus, since you're last at the stairs, roll a perception check.
Okay.
with disadvantage from being drunk.
Correct. That's actually a good point.
Okay.
I'm glad you said that.
Okay, my disadvantage was still a 20. Not natural.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Yeah, you heard that.
Wow.
Yeah, you heard him. You 100%
Yeah.
heard him.
So I'm like making my way up the stairs and I hear him and I'm like, that's what the smell is. I'm gonna hold there for like a good 2 minutes, just like, do I dare even look out the window?
Hurry the fuck up and get up here.
I think we have a friend back.
And he can sort himself out.
He can't fit through the window on his own. He's too small.
And there's a dwarf out there with him that can help. He smells of shit. Why are we letting him in? He's gonna stink up the room worse than he already is. I'm also yelling all this. I'm too drunk to even notice. I'm just fucking yelling all this. Like, the whole town should be able to hear me right now.
Yep. They should be able to.
so I do hear all this.
You do hear this, yeah.
So it's just a little pop-up that shows up on the screen that just says, Brisbuck will remember this.
I don't want to let him in, but he isn't staying in the same room as us. He can stay downstairs. But we'll let him in. It is getting cold out.
When I get into my room, I'm closing and locking the door behind me. Stupid bastard, always helping the beleaguered.
Okay.
You can stay with them now.
Okay.
Okay, I'll go to the window.
So you get to the window, you pull the curtain up, and they're right there at an arm's length, right in front of you in the window.
I'm just looking down.
It's
like,
cold out here. Can Snoot come back in, please?
how do you smell like shit? What happened?
I should smell like swamp, not like shit.
Huh, you smell like both right now. Fine. Is there anything I can like pick up, like a stick or something, so I don't have to touch him directly?
There's a bar stool. There's a bar
Grab this
stool.
bar stool. Yeah.
Well, based on what we know, theoretically, you could just literally tell him to climb through the window. Apparently, it was good enough that we could just go right in.
Yeah.
Can you climb?
Snoot can, I just didn't want to be rude.
Okay.
Well then get in.
Alright, I'll climb in through the window.
Okay, Brisbuck, you in as well?
I will chuck a stool outside so that at least you've got something to step on.
Okay.
Brisbuck, are you going in as well?
Yeah, and you're just gonna hear under his breath. We could have fucking just climbed in the whole damn time.
All right.
I'm just gonna walk in.
Brisbuck, can you roll a perception check real quick?
Ooh. 9.
9. Okay. When you get into the inn, you feel next to zero activity, apart from maybe a little bit of moving about upstairs, but unusually quiet.
Ooh, so it's like eerily, like almost off-putting.
You just hear nothing.
Is there a fire going in the room where we're in at all?
It's going,
Stu
but
can
it's
go warm
dying
up.
out. It is dying out. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
He's just gonna walk over and just put his hands over it and try to get warm a little.
Okay.
Brisbuck, do you know how to unlock doors? Can you unlock any door, Brisbuck?
Probably. Why would we need to do that?
I think Snoot needs to give my brother a hug before he goes to sleep at night.
Ah, your brother locked us out. Right bastard he is. Okay, well, let's go have some fun.
Okay, you make
Take me to the door.
you make your way up the stairs, and you do see kind of a corridor with 5 or 6 doors. They all look locked. Zero noise, zero activity. It is getting relatively late. It's like 11 o'clock-ish, 12 o'clock-ish. Zero activity. The first door on the left is the door that Thelma went into, and you can hear activity coming from in there.
Okay, so I'm just gonna just.
What kind of activity?
Just you moving about. Just you moving about and getting ready for bed. Unless you had other plans that night.
I was just planning on passing out, but I don't know. You're the storyteller here.
Oh God, where's Eric when you need him? All right, so you're just gonna see a couple little like tools flick up from the gauntlet just onto the fingers, and I'm just gonna and I'm gonna go ahead and try to pick the lock.
Do I hear any of this?
You hear something, but it could be just creaky floorboards. Like you hear movement more than you do the door. Briskbuck is very good at being discreet and opening locks.
So I hear something outside my room.
You hear movement outside, yeah, just like shuffling feet, floorboards creaking.
Bastards are trying to break in. I'm gonna grab my longsword and turn it so it's the flat side pointing towards the door, and just hold it and be like, "I'm ready for you.
Okay.
Where's coming? I've got this. I've got this.
Did I hear
Bastards won't
anything?
get me."
You're
drunk
hearing
and, like trying to shuffle around a massive sword.
you're hearing more and more movement, yeah.
So I'm just like stumbling and swaying, sliding, going, "Bastards won't get me tonight."
Do we hear him saying any of this, or just the movement?
Just the
As soon
movement.
as the door opens, dude.
And I'm just
Just the
gonna
movement. Okay.
Oh, there's a very deep sleeper. I'm just gonna keep picking away.
Okay, the door
I won't
clicks
be
open.
heard.
Door is clicked open, this old wooden door. And it's a heavy
Do I
door
hear
as
it
well.
swing
It's a
open?
very heavy door.
Do I hear that, or am I just still oblivious to the
No,
door sounds?
you're still swaying there with your sword.
Bastards won't get me yet. Come at me.
I'm gonna like nudge Snoot forward and be like, make sure you give him a big hug, Snoot.
Do you actually open the door now? It's unlocked then.
Snoot. All right, Snoot doesn't know why you want him to hug the other elf, but okay. And I just pushed the door open.
All right.
And do I
I'm
just
swing? I'm just gonna swing.
All right.
Just fall like flat of the blade. I'll get you.
All right.
am I within reach of his sword just in
It's
the
a
doorway?
long sword. I fucking hope so.
Yeah.
Roll. Jesus Christ. Roll a.
Only episode 2.
Roll a strength check. At disadvantage. At disadvantage.
Oh, good. So the first one was a natural 20. So let's hope that one doesn't follow through. What's the second? Whoop. And a natural 1 is the second.
So you swing down with the flat end of the sword. You completely miss. Hit yourself in the shin with the sword and hit the deck and completely pass out.
Damn it!
Completely pass out on the floor.
I've lost.
I've lost.
Brother, avenge me.
All right, so it is getting later now. You're in the room. Plenty of time to settle down if you need to.
All right. Snoot doesn't want to sleep on the bed because he still smells, so instead he's just gonna nuzzle up to the unconscious elf on the floor. Snoot needs the extra warmth. Don't think badly of me for this.
I'm fine with this.
Amazing. Okay, are you guys resting for the night
And
then?
Snoot will just pass out.
Come out cold.
Yes, but I'm gonna keep watch for the first like 3 hours just in case.
How are you going to keep watch?
I'm a bit paranoid.
What are you watching?
Keep an ear out.
Yeah.
It's figurative. Yeah, I'll keep an ear out for like 3 hours.
Okay.
Just to make sure.
The night passes. No movement. Actually, nothing at all. You don't hear snoring. You don't hear anything. You wake up. The sun is just starting to rise. Briskbuck, you're awake, and so is Cedrus.
Good morning.
Good sleep.
Are Thelmar and Snoot just spooning on the floor still?
They're spooning on the floor still. Actually, Cedrus, roll a perception check real quick.
Yep.
Looks like the lovers had a good night.
What is that? No. 7.
What do you
7.
mean looks like?
Okay, you don't smell, typically, you don't smell anything cooking downstairs for breakfast. You don't smell anything going on. No noise, no nothing. Not the usual hustle and bustle for sunrise.
It seems awfully quiet. I'll get up.
Right.
I'll,
It was rather quiet last night as well.
I'm gonna... Can I look out the window and see anything, make sure anybody's around?
Yeah,
Is the town out and about?
Yeah, you can roll for it.
18.
18. Okay, so you open the curtains and the glass is kind of like old, really old, kind of like misty glass because this inn's been around for a very long time. But what you can see from the outside is the streets are empty. There's nothing going on that you can see out there. Although you do see one person just kind of like leaning against a building. But other than that, you don't see anything else.
Okay, I think I'll wake the others up.
Okay.
I think it's oddly quiet. I think I might start waking them up.
Okay. Starting with who?
With Thelma.
All right, Thelma. I want you.
How's your head, brother?
Yeah.
Shit, it happened again. I'm clothed this time. It's fine. We did no.
Feeling a little
Didn't happen.
damp.
Didn't happen. Shut up. I saw it happening. Nope. I'm just gonna walk off. Nope. Need food.
Okay. Are you going
So,
outside the room?
I'm gonna open the door and just walk out. Yep. I'm
Okay.
hungover. I don't know what's going on.
Okay. Is anyone following, or are you just going down the stairs on your own?
I'm just gonna go down the stairs.
Okay. Roll
I'm hungover and stumble down the stairs.
as you're halfway down the stairs. You start to hear like a and a bit of rattling, and glasses clinking. And
Barkeep, is that you?
you hear that?
Hello?
You hear a It stopped. No barkeep answers though.
Snoot? Hello?
I'm still passed out on the floor. aren't I?
Yeah, Snoot's still passed out on the floor. Yeah.
I swear he was just behind me. Said, come here.
Okay, I'll follow.
Okay. Are you actually going down the stairs now?
I'm waiting for Sed
Yeah.
to get to me.
Okay. And Brisbook and Snoot are staying in the room.
Yeah, I'm gonna start. This
I'm
is
still
freaking
passed
loud.
out,
I'm gonna
so-
start kind of like. I'm gonna start prepping my gauntlets and just kind of shake Snoot. Just, come on, get ready.
Okay.
What's happening?
Said,
Sed and Thelma, you get to the bottom of the stairs and you can't see anything. Just kind of looks like a two white bubbles from behind the bar, just kind of like bopping up and down and like glasses clinking, and you can hear him kind of scurrying about like, oh no, shh, 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 be quiet. No bartender still.
I think this is one of the bartender's children.
Ah,
Shall we have some fun?
why not?
Okay.
You go to the left side of the bar. I'll go straight over the top. Let's give them a fright. I'm gonna try and sneak up to the bar.
Okay. As
Same,
you
I'll sneak around
get,
to the end of it.
second, we just pull something up. I just wanna, just so I can get the description right. Okay, as you get to the bar, there's a like really swampy smell that starts to really hit your nostrils. And you kind of lean over the side of the bar, and instead of seeing two children, you see these two very small, old-looking, disheveled men with red hats on and a very long, curved sword. Two of them, and they both pause and they look at you with these giant white eyes. Yeah.
Just keeping in mind that as I got close to the bar, I tried to jump on top of the bar.
Okay.
So I've kind of like jumped up on top and gone, ha! Oh!
Well, in that case then, Cedrus and Thelma roll initiative.
Ooh.
Oh.
What are those? What are those?
15.
Now, Luke, I need
20.
to ask,
Okay.
did I smell anything?
Roll perception. And before you do that, Cedrus, what did you get?
20.
Thal?
15.
Okay. Spook, what did you roll?
13 on perception.
13 on perception. So you did smell something. It smelled like the swamp outside.
Do I recognize the scent at all?
You kind of, it smells familiar, but you can't really put your finger on what it is.
It smells
So it's not like the scent TM. It's not screaming in my head like it's the scent. Similar. All right, I'm gonna grab Snoot and just, we need to go now, and we're just gonna start booking it towards the stairs.
Okay.
I willfully follow.
Okay, both of you roll initiative. You're both on the stairs.
Okay.
But we don't see anything. We haven't like gotten into the area yet.
No, but you're in combat. You are in combat now.
Okay.
That's a natural 20 from me.
Oh, seriously? Congrats.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn. 14 for me.
Okay, Cedrus and Snoot both roll 20s, but Snoot's is a nat, so he's gonna go first. Okay.
Yeah.
So you two are on the top of, so I want to describe the layout for you, okay? You two are on top of the stairs. You can imagine that being kind of, if you're looking top down, bottom left corner, okay? Big square room, couple of tables and chairs in the way. Some of them are knocked over. Looks like these creatures have knocked them over a little bit and messed with them. And on the far right hand side against the wall is a long bar with a door on the other side of the bar, right in the middle. Cedrus, you are on one side of the bar on the bottom. Thelma, you're on top of the bar looking down at these two. And you two are on the stairs. For a movement, just to kind of get you guys into where, like, so you're aware of what's going on. Both the Redcaps see you and both jump on top of the bar, and you both see them straight away. Okay.
It appears we have some thieves in here.
So these two little
All
creatures pull out these long, curved swords, and they're like, "Ah, they're awake! They're awake, brother! They're awake! Time to kill them!" Okay, Snoop, you get to go first.
All right. I'm gonna have my dagger drawn already.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna. How far from the bottom of the stairs to the bar?
It's probably like 15 feet. Yep.
Okay, so I could do that. Snoot's gonna remain a little wary. He's gonna go directly to the bottom of the stairs. And he's going to get behind one of the knocked over tables in just kind of a defensive stance. And he's going to attempt to just see if he smells anything, like see if there's like any blood that's been spilt or anything.
Okay, you don't smell any blood, but you definitely smell. Now that you're a little bit closer and I know you understand these smells a little bit, you smell the Feywild very strongly.
All right. I'm going to get even more in a defensive stance. I'm just going to hold the dagger out in front of these things and go, I recognize this smell. Snoot is not like this at all. We need to kill them.
Okay.
And that's going to just, that's going to end my turn.
Cedrus, it's your turn.
Hold there.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay. So I shall pull out my katana and try and go for a strike.
Why do you have your sword on you?
Well, I've left it in my room. I can do an unarmed strike.
Yeah, you can do an unarmed strike. Okay. 1 second. Unarmed strike. I need to get all this squared away for the unarmed strike, so I've got the stats up. 1 second. I expected you to have a sword on you.
I think it's just 5 damage or 1 plus your strength modifier if you hit.
Yeah, I think you're right. Oh, piss off. Where is it?
Yeah. 1 plus strength modifier with your strength modifier as your additional to the DC.
Okay, you will be rolling at disadvantage as well because they are higher than you on top of the bar. Okay, so if you want to roll for that real quick. Let me pull up the creature's stats. So you need to roll if you hit first. Roll your d20 first.
Yep. So disadvantage gives me an 8.
Okay, you miss. You miss. You go to punch it, and this little creature in the red hat just lifts his foot up, and your fist kind of swings right underneath his foot, and it looks at you with a big grin, big white glowing eyes, drool coming down its lip, and then pulls this sword out.
I do not like this.
Now, unless you've got any movement that you want to do, it's the Redcap's turn. Stephen, any movement you want to do?
What's that?
Have you got any movement you want to do?
I try and back off a little bit, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. So you back off what? 5 feet, 10 feet.
Yeah.
Okay. It's the Redcap's turn. He looks at you after he's lifted his foot up, and he is going to make a leaping attack at you. These creatures get multi-attacks, and they get to attack 3 times.
Lovely.
So
Shit.
let me roll. So that is a 12 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
Okay. And then...
What? What's your armor class?
Obviously not very high.
Mm.
So the first one does...
It's really low. Oh my god.
It does 6 damage, the first attack.
Okay.
You guys need to be very careful what you're doing right now.
I only have 14 hit points to start with.
It then turns and sees both Brisbook and Snoot. Brisbook on the stairs, Snoot kind of behind a table. And now that he knows he's give you a good old lamping with the sword, he turns and looks at Snoot with a dagger, runs towards Snoot, jumping in the air over the table, and goes for another attack on, well, for an attack on Snoot for his second attack.
Hit.
That is
Mark,
a...
did you prepare, or was that just like being defensive? I don't remember if you prepared the attack.
It was just a defensive stance. I didn't prepare anything.
Damn.
Okay. Well, you can't... Yeah, okay, yeah, no worries. It's a 10 to hit. Did that hit?
That does not hit.
Okay, so it goes to run at you, and as he jumps over that table to try and hit you, he gets his foot caught, and he kind of does like a little roll past you. His little red hat goes flying off his head, and he panics. He's like, oh no, and he grabs the hat, puts it on, and his turn's done there. He doesn't get his third attack because he was too much panicking to get the hat. With that being said, it is now the other Redcap's turn. So this other Redcap turns, is eye level pretty much as he's jumped onto this bar. He is now eye level with Thelma as he's mid-air, and he pulls out, kind of in slow motion, he pulls out this long bent sword, looking Thelma in the eyes with a big grin, big white glowing eyes, and goes for his attack as well. Roll. That's a 9 to hit.
Miss.
Okay. He kind of sweeps for you. It goes right above your head, and then he just kind of drops, hits the bar, goes for his second attack. Oh my days, I'm rolling really bad right now. That's an 11 to hit.
Miss.
Okay, so he goes to swing again, but as he's hitting the bar, as he's falling down, he kind of rolls his ankle a little bit, tumbles off the bar, and then stands back up. And because he was on the floor, it's his turn. His turn is over, which means Thalmar, it is now your turn.
I'm going to move next to my brother and do lay on hands and restore 5 hit points.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna yell to Brisbuck, I need a weapon! And it's kind of like try to move towards him.
Okay. You can get to him,
I can
but
do that.
you can get to him because the Redcap that fell off the bar is kind of still getting up at this point. So you can get to him relatively
So
decently.
I'm gonna try and... Is there a weapon that I see like on his backpack that I can just grab? Or do I have to... Do I see nothing? Or
That's
what?
up to Brisbuck. What have you got in your backpack? What do you bring with you?
You'll see it's actually attached to one of the sides of the backpack. It just looks like a little hammer, like a handheld, like carpenter's hammer. But on the front of it, you'll see like the front of the hammer is almost on this like little spring contraption. And I'm just gonna say, here, this is mine. Don't worry, it's a lot harder than it looks.
I'm just gonna grab that and turn back towards him and...
Do we have some stats
That'd be
for
my
that,
turn.
Dan?
That is a 1d8 of damage. I should have also specified it's got a pretty damn long handle, even though it's a tiny carpenter's hammer. The handle is like big enough for two hands. It's a 1d8, or if you swing and claim that you're wielding it two-handed, it's a 1d10.
Okay.
Plus strength, obviously.
Okay, you have got enough movement to get back to the Redcap that is either on the floor panicking for his hat just past Snoot, or the one that's at the bar. You have got enough movement to get back to either one.
I'm gonna go back towards the bar, protect my brother, who's
Okay.
still unarmed and not doing too good.
Yep.
So I'll go stand in front of him and block him off.
Okay, you're not going to attack.
Brother, get your weapons. Is lay on hands a action or a secondary?
I thought it was a secondary.
Oh, in that case, I'm gonna beat the shit out of this thing.
Okay, yeah, I'll give you that just because with me not knowing that, I should know that. So I'll give you the benefit of the doubt and give you a swing at that. Okay, roll to see if you hit.
20.
You hit.
3.
You hit. You hit 100%.
Nice.
Are you doing this two hand or one hand?
I'll say one hand because I didn't say two hand beforehand. So that's my bad.
Beforehand. Hey.
Yeah, see what happened there. So it's 1d8, is it?
Yeah, 1d8.
Yes, it's 1d8. And when it does hit, this hammer's like, it's almost like a magic hydraulic. So you're going to hear a loud like, psst, as the front just like bangs in and then retracts.
It was a 3.
Cool
It was a
stuff.
3. Okay.
Mhm.
Is that plus your strength modifier?
That'd be 7.
7. Okay.
Yeah, so it's just like a long sword then.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Okay.
It's just flavor.
So you go to swing. In fact, tell me what happens. You tell me what happens.
I've got the kind of hammer in my hand, so I'm just going to swing overhead and try and bonk him straight on the forehead. Slash,
Okay.
you know, straight through. Are they short or are they tall? or...
They're short. They're very short. It's just so
Yeah, so I'm
happened
just
when
going
he
to
was
like an overhand and just try and slap him on top.
Okay. So as this little monster just kind of is just getting up, he looks up to see this hammer just bink, right on the top of the noggin and puts him right back on the deck again.
Bastard!
As Ike says in the chat, bonk. So he is
Go to
now
Marty jail.
he's now going to be back on the deck because he was only halfway from getting up and he's still on the deck. Okay. With that being
Yeah.
said, it is now Brisbuck's turn.
Immediately, I'm just gonna take a little 5-pound cannonball, slam it into the wrist, and just fire right at where I heard the hammer go off.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna use the spell catapult, first level, towards this Redcap that's on the ground.
Okay.
So it needs to make a dex save, which if he's on the floor, I think it's disadvantage.
It will be
Not
disadvantage,
sure.
yeah.
Yep. So you need to make a dex save.
Okay. You got that. You won that. I only roll a 10.
Ooh. Wow.
Disadvantage. So you hit. Yeah.
Oh, damn. Beautiful.
Yep.
So that is 3d8 of damage, and he's just gonna fucking take a cannonball right to the face. So that's gonna be 8, 6, 14, 19 points of damage.
Holy.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh my.
Yep.
So you fire off this, and I'm going to describe this one just because this is going to be a little bit of an outlier. You fire this cannon off, and just as this kind of little monster's like looking, he looks up, sits up out off the
Poor
floor.
guy.
You hit him square in the head, and this cannon has him fly straight through the bar that he's next to and kind of rolls down the alleyway that's right behind the bar where the bartender would have lived. And he's conked out on the floor as well. New round. Snoot, it's your go. That monster is behind you on the floor. He's not prone, but he is behind you. Okay.
Okay. Is he right in my reach, like within my he's first 5 feet?
Yeah, he's there.
All right. With the smell of Fae on him, Snoot just kind of loses all control. He drops his dagger on the floor, and he's going to reach out with his left hand and just shocking grasp right in this thing's face.
Okay. Shocking grasp, you said?
So, yep. So I gotta roll spell attack on him.
Wait, don't you have to roll for the wild magic surge to see if you actually get the spell you want?
That's afterwards. Anytime I use a spell as a wild magic sorcerer, after it's resolved, you can choose to have me roll the wild magic table. If I roll a 20 on that roll, I then have to roll a percentile and have the effect go off.
Okay.
You're a wild magic user. That's amazing.
We're so fucked.
Yes.
So go ahead with that spell you were initially going to do.
Yep. So that is gonna be 18 plus 2 plus 5. So it's a 25 to hit.
You hit. You 100% hit.
So that's gonna be a D8 of lightning damage, and this Redcap cannot take any reactions until the end of its next turn. So that's gonna be 6 lightning damage.
Okay.
And
just so you know,
yeah,
you did say Redcap. You are aware of what it is. While we're on that topic, Brisbook, if you want to roll a perception as well during this chaos real quick.
Oh no. Oh, wow. 3.
Okay, you're still a little bit confused about what the fuck's going on.
Cool.
Okay,
cool.
so
yeah, I'm just fucking slinging cannonballs.
Yeah, that one. That was a 6. You said, right?
Yep, 6 lightning damage. And I'm going to attempt to. Yeah. I'm going to attempt to just stand on it and keep it prone on the ground.
Okay. So you've done that. It is now Cedrus's turn.
Right. And did you want me to do the rolly thingy?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
It's at your discretion.
Yeah,
you
I
can
do. Yeah, I do.
Anytime you want.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So,
yeah, go ahead.
Real quick, I just better refresh how, because I think I have to roll a d20 first, and if I roll a 20, I have to roll on the table, I believe.
Yeah, while he's looking that up, can, Luke, do you mind giving a brief explanation to everyone who might not be familiar with wild magic?
Yeah, so basically he doesn't really have control about some parts of his magic. And he needs something to help him out with that. So every now and again, he can sometimes let off a little bit of magic that he's not aware of. And it could be anything that's on basically this table right here. It could be any of these things.
So if I roll a 1 on this, it's then I have to roll a percentile and get the effect of whatever the table is. So
okay,
there we go.
No way.
No.
I rolled a 1.
Did you really?
No way.
Yeah. Do you want to roll for the percentile for the table, or do you want me to do it?
I'm gonna do it. I'm 100% gonna do it.
Okay.
It's about to like blow up.
Okay.
It's a possibility.
Okay. This actually works really
What'd you get?
This works really well. I got a 94. So as you go as you go and step on right? As you go to step on this little creature, which you do know is a Redcap, Snoot, you are aware of that. Your size increases by one size category, and because you are larger now and you have got your foot on it, I'm gonna let you do a little bit of damage on it. Okay, I'm gonna let you roll.
Ooh,
I'm gonna let
okay.
you roll a d8 of
Oh.
damage.
Oh
A
god.
D8.
Yeah.
Ooh. Snoot crush Redcap.
What the hell happened
That's
to
a
Snoot?
7.
You're okay.
So I'm gonna feel that vibration, right?
Crush tiny creature.
You are
Remind me to be
100%.
nicer to him.
You can feel
Yeah, let's-
everything going on, Brisbuck.
What the hell? The fuck is that?
That works out. I just want to appreciate how well that worked, because some of this stuff, it could have been anything. You could have levitated yourself.
Yeah, it's
Like
nuts.
anything.
I love it.
That worked out really well.
Insanity what's happening right now.
Okay.
What is this campaign right now? What is going on?
It's beautiful, is what it is.
All right. So
It's-
Oh god.
Cedrus, it is your turn.
Okay. I can see that Snoot is like firmly stood on this one, and the other one is like locked unconscious. So I'm gonna leg it upstairs and grab my swords.
Grab
Okay.
mine too.
Okay.
Okay.
You do have enough
And
to
my
go.
shield.
You have enough movement to get up there and get your sword, but you will probably end up about halfway down the stairs before you run out of movement speed. Okay.
Okay, can I get to the end of my movement speed and throw Thal his sword?
Shield.
You can certainly
Catch.
roll for it. You can certainly roll for it.
Very well.
Would be
the
an
guy with the
athletics, or would it be
hangover.
dexterity? Probably dexterity, right?
I think it'd be it'd be like strength on the throw, dex
I
on the
very,
catch.
very much
Yeah.
prefer athletics.
Let's do athletics, because you are running and throwing at the same time, and then
Okay,
Cedrus does have to do a dex saving throw to grab the weapon.
I'm just getting flashbacks to campaign 1.
Yeah, same.
Oh no.
Do you want me to roll that now or when it's my turn?
Well, what did you get?
I rolled a 10.
Okay. Sheesh. Okay,
So it's 50-50.
you go to throw
Play
it.
now.
You go to throw it. It seems to hit a chandelier in the middle of the room as it's in the air, and kind of come down a bit too fast. For Thelma. However, just as you reach out to catch it, it freezes in the air, and both the red caps freeze. You are now
don't
not,
think you'll stop-
you are now
Yeah.
not in combat, by the way. You can freely talk.
Oh,
You didn't.
The hell?
Snoot
Do
wonders
that.
what's happening
Did you
right
snoot?
now. Why am I big?
Nope. Alright. Should we grab their weapons? And I'm just gonna kind of grab my sword and pull it down, and then grab the red cap's sword in front of me and kind of yank it off him.
Okay. As you do that, you hear a loud voice coming from outside. Minions, just get out of there, please. Just get out. Sheesh. And the sword still hangs in the air. The one minion who's in the back door, the one that's like that rolled through the Brisbuck hit, he gets up and legs it out. The second one is still trapped under Snoot's foot.
All right,
Nice.
I'm gonna knowing what these are. I'm gonna reach down and I'm gonna take the hat.
Okay.
Ooh.
Or, since I'm large, it's this. I don't want to squish his head.
So you take the hat off and you see this little creature start to really, really panic, and he goes to bite your foot.
Cheeky little bastard.
Fair.
Does an 11 hit your armor class?
No.
Okay. Well, he goes to bite your foot and he gets a mouthful of toenail and dirt. And it's like, and
Tastes like swamp.
yeah, what'd you do with
Can
the
I
hat?
grab my sword?
You do have your, well, it's floating in the air. So
Can
you
What
go,
can I do with
you
the
go
hat,
to grab
actually?
it, and you can basically, it's stuck in the air so much that you can basically do a pull up on it. You ain't moving it.
I'm gonna try to.
Brother, you really screwed this up.
All right. I'm I have the hat here in my fingers, and just staring into its eyes. I'm gonna take my other hand, and I'm gonna waste my first level spell slot for the day, and just attempt a magic missile right at the hat as I'm holding it.
Okay. I'm gonna say you hit it because you pretty much like right there on it. You hit the hat. The hat starts to kind of like a little bit of smoke starts kind of sizzling off the hat, and then it just goes into flames and burns into ash. This little creature underneath your foot panics, and what seems to like have some sort of heart attack and just kind of just dies.
All right, and after that, Snoot's eyes kind of go back to normal, and he just. What did Snoot do?
You got big.
You're still big, by the way.
What has happened?
Yeah, you're staying big for a while. I'm gonna make you stay big for a while.
Snoot, do you want to come back to normal now? The battle's over. You did good.
Snoot doesn't know how.
What?
Okay, as you're doing that, you hear that same voice. Guys, get out here. It's time to end this.
Snoot's still freaking out. Doesn't react.
I'm still trying to. I'm gonna run upstairs, grab my shield, then come back downstairs and just stand by my sword. Just hang off it. I'm not going anywhere without this.
Okay, Snoot, I want you to roll a quick perception check for me.
All right.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna retrieve my cannonball, toss it in the backpack. I'm gonna pull a little lever, and you're just gonna see some plates come down the left side of my arm.
Ooh.
That's it.
Okay, you rolled a 4.
That's my shield.
Yeah.
Okay, you're still panicking basically from
a 6, not a 4.
A 6. Okay.
Yeah.
You are panicking, but your coat feels a little bit lighter, and you're not sure why.
My coat feels a little. I'm gonna check for the meat.
Meat's all there.
Okay, that's all Snoot cares about.
Cedras, check the front. What's outside?
Okay. I'm gonna sort of like keep my sword, just like pop the sword out of its hilt, and, like head to the door.
So, the door is basically, if you can imagine, like a really old indoor double hinge. So like the top part can swing and the bottom part, or they can both swing together. No windows on the door.
Okay. I'll open it. I'm gonna open it slowly.
Okay, you open it and you see what looks like to be an half elf man leaning against a building on the far side, just kind of like leaning, waiting for you. I've got all day, but I'd really like you to hurry up, guys.
You have
Can we get that inside as well?
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Can I just yell again? Can I have my sword first?
The sword just drops to the floor.
Dan, real quick, check your DM.
I think
Somehow,
you said the same thought.
Don't think we're going to be able to fight him.
Yep, we definitely did.
How about we play nice, Ced?
He has been patiently waiting all morning. It might be worth the conversation. He seems to be in no rush.
Those did seem to be his troops, though, so you be careful of that. Snoot, would you mind staying in here for us?
I don't think he can get outside.
Fair point.
Snoot just kind of nods over in his direction, just unable to really make words at the moment.
Why do I imagine you like you've just turned to the Hulk and you just like
Snoot, good.
Okay.
Brisbach. Snoot, cannonball ready. Let us talk to him.
I did. It's a one go. I need time to repair it.
Repair
I've
what we
got
talk.
the other one. I've got the other one.
Wait here.
Stay here.
Good.
You go. Yes, you go.
Just watch for what we're doing. Shit. Listen for what we're doing.
Fine. Go.
I'm gonna walk outside, sword and shield in
As
hand.
soon as they do, I'm gonna feel all over searching for the item that we acquired the other night.
Okay. Roll perception.
Finally, 18.
It's gone.
Snoot, did you take the book? Do you have the book?
Something's wrong. I'm gonna pat down my coat again and try to search for the thing.
Your coat feels a little lighter. It's gone.
Just to be clear, when Snoot grew big,
gone.
did all his meat grow big with him?
No, I picture him wearing a tiny little coat.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah.
please say it didn't rip.
It did not rip, but it is a tiny little coat.
Okay.
I'm gonna quick take off the little green ball of acid-looking stuff that I've had on my right wrist, and I'm just gonna give it to Snoot. Snoot, if anything goes to shit out there, use this. I'll be right back. And I'm gonna go run and check upstairs for the book in the room.
Okay. You hear a voice. Don't even bother. Just come outside. I have it right here.
Cedrus and I will be walking outside.
Yeah, we'll shuffle forward.
Okay. Did the pair
Hello
of you,
there.
did the pair of you also go outside?
Take the
I'm
green
gonna
back,
say to
put it in.
Brizbuck, stay behind me, dwarf boy.
Okay. So you head outside and you see this half elf leaning against the wall, brownish hair, wearing clothes that you've never, like a style you've never seen before, and it's rare to see an half elf in this world because the races of this world don't really get along. And this guy just says, I guess they really did get the Bloods back together again. Interesting. Well, I'm here to tell you that you're probably going to fail, and I'm not going to let you win because I don't want my brother to get out, really. So the founders can stay locked up for all I care. You guys are going to die. And that's about it, guys. I just thought I'd come and see if you actually were all together again, because I'm actually pretty impressed, you know. I'm pretty impressed that you managed this. I don't know how it happened, but I'm pretty impressed. But I think the time's up. I think we've got bigger things to deal with, and the last thing I want is my boss coming along and shouting at me because you guys are running a riot. So if you look around, and as he kind of waves his arm around, you look, because this town's relatively small. There's gaps in the buildings where you can see the hills beyond, and all along the horizon, all around the town, is thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of redcaps all around the town, slowly walking into the town.
Snoot, do you see the book on him?
He has the book in his hand. He has the book. It's obvious. It's as if he was just flicking through it, and it's not even a big deal to him.
How far away is he from me?
He's about
No.
He's about 30 foot. Not far. Other side of the tree.
All right, so about three strides from me, right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to walk up to like his like reaching point, and I'm gonna hold out my hand and just politely ask, "Can Snoot have the book, please?"
Snoot, is that what you're calling? Is that your name? Is that really your name? Geez, you're like me. Nobody knows my real name, and I hate it when people know my real name. So I get it. I really do get it if you're not giving people your real name, but no. You can't have it. He pulls out, he kind of like brings his arm up like this, and he just touches the tip of your fingers, and he blasts you back 30 foot. You're still on your feet, but it's as if it was like not even a big deal. This guy, you feel the power coming from this guy.
Easy, friend. We have no idea who you are.
Yeah.
Oh, what the hell I haven't even had breakfast yet. Why don't we all take a deep breath and calm down?
You don't have time.
What are you talking about?
I have been told from my boss that you truly are the ancestors of the founders. You have the blood. And if you guys are running around on this island, I'm gonna have to kill you. And my minions around. You haven't really got time for breakfast, guys. I'm gonna have breakfast, but you guys don't really have time for breakfast. So on that note, unless you've got any last quizzes or any last things you want to do before you die, I'm gonna get going because I got a meeting with the boss, and then I gotta go have brunch at about 11 o'clock. So
I actually do have some questions.
okay.
Who the hell are you?
I mean, not that it matters. You're about to die. Some people call me the Other. Some people call me the Twin, even though I'm not really a twin. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm not from this place, but I am connected to it, and I really just don't give a shit about it. And I don't give a shit about you guys.
Get it. I've got a twin. They're annoying as fuck. How about we all just calm down, and maybe you and I have a bit of a chat, figure out what's going on here, but you don't have anything to do with what you're talking about. We were just staying here for a night.
Your twin didn't try and kill you, though, I'm sure. So on that note, I'm gonna leave.
To be fair, he has multiple times.
Huh.
Just
well,
by accident.
Maybe you are connected to the founders in some strange way. Maybe you are the descendants. Either way, you're dead. So on that note, I'm gonna get going. Have a great day. Have a great death, and I'll see you in the other realm. And as he says that, he kind of just turns around. He kind of gets this pen and like draws a line in the air, and it kind of creates this rip in the space in front of him, and he just kind of opens it and steps through, and the thing closes up. And as he does that, you hear a giant roar from these tiny little redcaps, hundreds of thousands of them all around the city. You've got about 30, 40 seconds before they get into this little town and destroy you all.
We should probably run. There's too
Back to the
many.
tavern. Back to the tavern. I'm just gonna run into the tavern.
Real quick, did the half elf also smell of Fae? Did Snoot notice?
Roll perception.
19.
Okay. He had the scent of Fae, but he also had the scent of something you've never smelt before. That's even more potent.
Okay.
I'm gonna
But
run into the tavern. Oops, sorry.
Yeah, Snoot will follow on foot, seeing all these red caps. Just Snoot needs to get inside.
I'm gonna get in there and go to where the creaky boards were from the night before. Use my sword to pry the boards loose and just already into the sewers. Off we go, jumping in.
Okay. Are you all following?
Might as well.
Not this shit again! And I hop down inside.
Okay, you all jump down into what seems to be sewer, and the stench is horrific. And the room is basically a square with one short tunnel that goes to that entrance where Snoot you came from. There's that chair, a small desk, blank wall behind you.
I'm gonna go towards the entrance of the tunnel on the far side, and just wait there. How far away was the entrance? Was it like just a couple of feet, or was it a long way away?
It was about 10 feet, 10, 15 feet.
I'm gonna wait there until I hear everyone pass overhead and disappear, going towards the tavern.
Okay, you hear footsteps in the tavern, loads of tiny little footsteps. And you hear the hole, they're in the hole. And they start running towards the hole. You hear a lot of footsteps. And before they get there, you hear the rocks behind you, like, and they all kind of open up. And you recognize this little pixie come out again. Oh, hi, guys. I see you in trouble. I've come to help you because I really, really can't have you dying right now. You remember me, right? You guys remember me? You guys remember? Yeah, anyway. Yeah, you remember. Anyway, follow me through the portal. We'll get you guys out of here. I can't keep you in the Fey realm very long. In fact, I'm actually going to have to pop you just outside of the town. And then we can just crack on. Who was that who was talking to you, by the way?
Who are you?
He took the book
from Snoot.
He took the book.
He took the book? Okay.
He took the book right from Snoot's pockets.
What did he look like?
What in the nine hells is going on in here?
In fact, we haven't got time. The steps are getting closer. The steps are getting closer. Let's go. Go. We can talk later. Let's go. And she kind of goes through the portal. Are you guys following?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, as you go through the portal, what it looks like she's done is she's basically had one portal that you've gone through, and then and there's kind of like a gap that smells intensely like the Fae. and another portal straight away. So you're kind of going through a tiny little slip space of Fey Realm, and then you back out into reality. When you do get back through this other portal, because it's pretty much instant, you look around and you're on a field, and in the distance you can see the small town absolutely crowded by a mist of red little caps forming around this town, kind of going climbing on top of each other to get into all these different windows of this tavern. And this pixie turns around and she's like, oh hey, so that was kind of sketchy. Can we just track back a second, because I really have to report back to the travelers. Who was the person you were talking to? Was it just another one of them cult members?
Who are
Called
you?
himself the other.
Oh, okay.
Shut up, brother.
Yeah. I'm Susie. Nice to meet you. Some people like to basically pretend I'm the secretary of the travelers. So yeah, I'm just here if you need any help. I will be passing messages like I said before. Do you remember that? Remember that? Okay,
Yes.
cool. Yeah, so yeah, I kind of pass messages through. We've been working really hard and waiting for you guys to get back together again. I don't know how you did it. It's pretty good that you guys found each other again. So yeah, I'm Susie. It's nice to meet you. But again, who was that person?
The twin.
Twin. Oh,
That's what he called himself.
twin.
The other.
The
You
other.
let him say the other.
The other. Oh no, he's here. Oh,
He's
jeez.
gone now.
Okay,
I'm just going to
well,
quickly turn to Sed. Brother, what was in that drink last night?
I thought we were just on the ale, and then you threw a damn spoon.
How much of this is real?
This is real. Hi guys, this is real. This is all real. You could die if you don't if we don't communicate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you go talk. Oh wait, we got time.
Can I?
Next time we go
can
to
I-
a tavern, let's just stick to the basic stuff.
This has happened way too many times, brother. I think we need to be on the soft drinks from now on.
At least we have our clothes this time.
True.
You don't have a tattoo again, do you?
Okay, I'm gonna stop you before you strip. I'm gonna stop you.
I don't-
I've got things to do. I appreciate your
Wait.
relaxed nature
wait.
around me. Yeah.
Wait. Can I speak to you in private for a moment?
Sure. And she kind of just like flutters her
come
wings
here,
off
and
into
I'm-
the side.
It's like showing like, what
on
the
Discord
fuck?
to you.
You're gonna what?
I'm gonna whisper on Discord to you.
Okay. Is there another way for you to message me, because it'll mess up the stream if I do that?
Do you want us to take our headphones off for a second?
Yeah, do you guys
all
want
of
to
you
just
take
deafen
your,
real quick?
I'll take your headphones off. Yeah.
Hold on, yeah, definitely.
Just wave when you want us back.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
Mark, pull your headphones off.
They know. No, he's definitely fine.
Okay.
Okay. It's coming out of them. Let me turn it down.
Do they know who the founders are, and do they know what that means?
Oh, well, yeah.
These three. Do you know anything?
No, I mean, how did you guys meet? I mean, it's nice that you guys are all together.
We were imprisoned by some cult.
Oh, so it
But,
was a coincidence? Maybe.
Yes.
Maybe.
I don't know if they know.
My guess is they probably know as much as you. That's probably my guess.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right.
Should we ask
Thank you. Let's not just yet. Let's like to remain private about that for now until I know more.
Okay. Okay, so she kind of flutters her wings back to everyone. Okay, I've really got to go. Has anybody got any last questions?
So many questions.
Okay, you can ask whatever you want, but there's only so much I can answer because I'm gonna clock out soon.
First off, I still have a splitting headache from last night. Do you have a healing spell you can give me? Cure wounds, something?
Let me just see. And she kind of like reaches in a pocket, this tiny little hand in this tiny little pocket, and then she kind of reaches down, it goes to an elbow, and then she reaches down, this pocket goes into her shoulder. Here you go. This is a little health potion. That might help you.
Gonna drink it real quick.
Yeah. Okay, well, if you see the other again, please let me know next time. Really important. He is related to the Travelers. Yes?
And how are you related to the Travelers?
Oh, I'm their secretary.
And how are we related to the Travelers?
Oh, you're descendants. You have their blood.
And what does that mean?
That means you're the descendants of the Travelers.
And why did he want us dead?
Because you're the descendants of the Travelers.
But what does that mean?
Well, there's many different things. Firstly, you have a little bit of unlocked potential that can control this land, and that's kind of dangerous to some people who want to control it, especially the big kingdoms, the big three kingdoms. Also, you have a way to kind of unlock the Waystones. Anything else?
You ever met our father before?
Your father? No, I don't
Yes.
think so. It's been a couple thousand years since I was last here, just so you know. It's been a couple thousand years. In fact,
Why did you come back?
maybe it's been longer. Well, I got told by my boss, the founders, the Travelers, that the blood is back together again. So I had to come and find you guys. Because we could potentially let them out again and we could unlock the Waystone.
How do we do that?
Well, it's kind of complicated. I feel like it would be much easier if you guys spoke to the founders yourself. But we do need to kind of go through a process before we can do that. Yeah.
You want us to speak to the gods?
The founders, they're not really gods. They're really good people. I wouldn't consider them gods. But we can't really do anything unless we stop this ceremony. So we should probably get a bit of a shifty on.
Ceremony.
Yeah, the ceremony. You saw the cool people go in the ceremony. Yeah, they're basically doing a ceremony to stop the Travelers from escaping the prison that they're in right now. Yeah, a lot of paperwork. Too much paperwork. Too much paperwork.
And why are they in that prison?
Oh, well, the twin, and a few gods locked them away because they were scared that they were taking advantage of this place. Plus, they didn't want other people on their like level playing film of power. Anyway, I think I gotta clock out soon. I'm gonna make tea tonight for the kids. And I don't really work out of my hours, so I gotta get going. I will come back. There will be more messages. One big thing, though, I would really, really like... In fact, two big things. I would really like you to let me know if you see the twin again, the other. Don't call him by his real name. He really hates that. In fact...
What's his real name?
I can't really remember. Something like Pebble or something? Anyway, if you find out what it is, don't say it. It's probably good that you don't know it. Anyway, also, what's your name again? She points to Snoop.
Snoot is Snoot.
Snoot, okay, yeah. Your ancestor wanted to give you this, and she like goes into a pocket, pulls out this like object covered in a cloth, and it will help you control certain things. However, it is a little bit broken. So you have like a 50% chance of your magic working with this and taming your wild magic. But one of the founders dropped it, so it is a little bit broken. We're gonna have to try and fix that in the near future, okay? She hands you basically the crystal you need with a little crack down the middle to control your wild magic.
Awesome. Snoot likes the shiny.
You can thank your ancestor later. He's really excited to meet you. Yeah.
Susie, why would we release these ancestors of yours? Why
Well,
would we believe you?
it means we can travel again.
Oh, so what you're telling us is the gods locked away certain people who had the power to control the land.
Yeah.
And you want us to release them again. And
Oh no,
why
they're
would we
good
do
people. They're good people.
that? Oh, that's
They're
why they
good
were locked
people.
away. Yes. Generally, the good people get locked away, don't they?
Okay, you don't have to believe me if you don't want. You can meet them at some point. We'll see. But again, I don't have a bunch of time. Gotta clock out soon. I've got some busy stuff. I've got to hit the store before I go home to get food for tea. I've got to cook. And again, I don't get paid out of hours. So I will see you guys soon, okay? Have a good day. And again, if you see that guy, the other, Pebble, I think, or something like that. Just let me know, and we'll go from there. Okay?
Why don't we let you know? How do we get back in contact?
Oh, you'll see us. You'll see me every now and again. I'll pop in every now and again and give you some messages. Just like we'll keep in touch. We'll keep in touch. And then with that, she just kind of flies back through the portal. See ya, cheerio, have a good one. And the portal closes up behind everyone.
The hell is going on?
He just stares at the crystal.
Cedrus, can you roll a perception check real quick?
Yeah.
Well.
Oh wow, that is a nat 1.
A nat 1. Okay. You've noticed nothing. You're kind of just zoning out for a little bit. Like that.
Yeah, just.
Yeah.
What have I just seen? How did I get through that portal?
You are very confused.
Yeah.
Now what do you do, guys? Now what do you do?
The hell is going on?
Walk a little bit off, and you're just gonna hear Brusbuck mumbling to himself. That's not possible. I thought. And I'm just gonna do that for a minute or two.
As you're walking off, roll a perception.
19.
Okay. You feel a vibration that is like one of them little red caps, but it's a little bit heavier footed, and it's in the distance and it's running towards the town, but it just seems a little bit different.
Okay, I'm just gonna quick turn around to the boys. Someone check that direction. And I'm gonna point to the way that I felt everything.
Okay.
I'll look down that way.
Okay. Thelma kind of looks over the hill a little bit, and he sees basically it's another red cap, a little bit larger than the rest of them, like a little bit old, a little bit overweight, and he's struggling to keep up with the rest of them. And he's like, "Wait up, guys! I want to kill them first."
How far away is he?
He's pretty far away. He's just out of breath trying to catch up to them.
Does Snoot feel anything coming from the crystal?
Roll perception.
I'll just tell them what I saw whilst he was doing that.
Okay.
Just tell them
That'd be a
fatty drawing down the hill.
23.
A 23. Okay, you're feeling a pull from the crystal that is taking you in the direction that you were initially going before you reached this town to follow the occult members. It's kind of like a magnet feel. It's kind of like pulling you in that direction in a sense.
It's just gonna stare off in that direction and back to the crystal, just repeatedly for a little bit.
I'm gonna grab Cedrus and walk off to the side.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Brother, what the hell is going on here?
I am still trying to figure out that myself. Did you see that portal we went through? The space in between?
I wasn't looking that closely, to be honest. What are we to believe?
Why would the travelers need locking away in the first place?
Okay, Cedrus, Thelma, roll perception.
24.
24. Cedrus?
14.
14. Okay, as you're kind of a little bit further off into the distance, having a bit of a chat with yourselves, you notice that little chubby red hat is slowing down. He comes to a stop with his hands on his knees, out of breath, like, guys, you need to be... And he kind of looks and he sees you guys there. Everybody!
Oh, that's on me.
Everybody, they're here! They're here! There's a good long distance between you and them, but they are starting to come into your direction.
We need to run.
Yes, we need to find
Snoot
somewhere.
thinks we need to go that way.
Is that way in the near direction of where the town is?
No, it's the opposite way. It's basically, so if you imagine where you guys came into the town, where that occult caravan kind of went through, it's like carrying on in that direction.
Okay. Let's run. I'm just going to take off in that direction. Full speed.
Yep.
Okay, as you run over the next hill and into the distance, that is where we're going to end today's session, guys.
Oh, I had a question I wanted to...
Such a good
so many questions.
So good.
Yeah.
What is happening? What the hell, sweet mother of God, is happening?
You have questions, Dan?
Being chased by an arm.
And it was going to be for Cedrus and Thalmar. So I guess I'll hold it for next time.
What do you guys think?
I
you
love
setting
this.
How the hell are we gonna get away from these things?
Is that Rock? Is that Rock? Is that Brand's brother?
Does Brand's brother have a twin?
Rock makes
Wait,
sense.
what?
Does Brand's brother have a twin?
Dude. No, but if he's like demigod now, demigods are weird. You never know.
Stop trying to connect shit that isn't there, you weirdo.
I'm gonna call him Rock anyway and see what happens. Because
Speaking of conspiracies, I have no idea who to believe right now. Like, God's locked away some creepy guys who could control the land. The creepy guys are saying we're related to them. Should we help them?
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure I believe and follow one of the gods as a paladin, so, you know.
I think I would like to be interested in the people that aren't trying to kill us.
Yeah.
Which is no one right now.
No, they're trying to help you, or at least you think that they're trying to help you. I mean, they're not really helping you either.
Get saved by them.
Seems very much. They did save you,
Seems
but it
just
also
happy
does
he
seem
hasn't
very much in their interest.
They've kind of gone, we'll help you after you free us from this tomb that the gods put us into.
Yep.
Mm.
Yep. All right, guys. I guess we're going to call it there. We had to end this one a little bit earlier just because I know Mark has to be somewhere at 10:30, so I wanted to get that squared away for him. Even though I do have 2 more pages of quests to get through. I'm very excited for you guys to see what I have ready for you. I guess that's it, guys. Any last things before we end Waystone? No?
Damn.
Snoot's got a shiny. Snoot's got a shiny.
Outside of D&D.
Absolutely wild.
Steven, your band?
Yeah, am I right to say that?
Yeah, you're good, you're good. Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, 7 p.m. UK time. If you head over to the Hacienda's YouTube channel, we are premiering our music video for Joker.
Yep, which is 2 p.m. Eastern time if you're on the East Coast of the US. Okay, guys, we're hoping to try and get the stream actually on the Geek channel next time. So stay tuned for that. It may be moved off this Twitch stream onto the Geek YouTube channel, the actual live stream. So very excited for that. But until next time, guys, this will be uploaded onto the Geek channel as well. So if you're watching this not live, there will be links down below to socials and all that good stuff. But yeah, until next time, I will see you in Waystone episode 3. Have a good day, everyone. Peace.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.